I had opportunities to train, for instance, with Master Carlos and some of the higher belts, his age, and that were doing Jiu-Jitsu for the same time that he was doing. Or even we had people there that were doing Jiu-Jitsu for longer than him. And after a training session, it was very common that after sparring with them, on my perspective, I did pretty good. I did amazing, let's say, because I passed their guard twice. But maybe one of them would pull me on the side and say, hey, you need to improve your Jiu-Jitsu. How come? You passed my guard twice. You're very strong, I can tell, your feet, but you can't trap me to any submission really. I felt okay there, I was completely safe. I think if we were sparring for longer, you would eventually get tired, I would catch you. So they saw everything from a completely different perspective. For them it was self-defense. What if we were sparring for a longer period of time? And then maybe back then I was all about tournaments, and because I passed the guard twice, I thought, oh, I did incredible with him. And you see that people can have very, very different goals on one same sparring session. And I think if the instructors and if the school is not sensitive to that, is when you limit people's progress in Jiu-Jitsu, you limit the progress of your school. Now, it's up to each one of us to start understanding Jiu-Jitsu, drawing parallels with our goals, and see how we want to go about sparring, about training the techniques. It's very interesting when you see Jiu-Jitsu this way. And I think that's why Mr. Carlos is now 55, and you see how much he spars. That has to do with the way he spars. Of course, he works out every day, his feet, but in my opinion, he has a lot to do with the way he spars. For instance, if you think about his game, he does not use too many double legs, single legs. When people hold him inside mount, you don't see him turning on his knees and exploding on a double leg. You see him turning on his knees and turtling just like we did today. And then if people eventually go to his back, it's very hard submitting him, but he will not stand up and muscle his way out. He's there. He has a really good defense. So it helps him being able to do Jiu-Jitsu up to this day. Okay? I wanted to share that with you guys. And now we have two big promotions to make. And also I think when you are up to your belts and sometimes you question, hey, am I ready for my belt? You also need to have a good understanding about Jiu-Jitsu, and you get a trust that when you promote you to a level of purple belt, it is a big deal for us. We would not do it if we were not sure you're ready, okay? And just by looking the skill level of the group we have here today, I am very confident to say that. Everyone that comes here to visit the headquarters, they have nothing to say but great things about the skill level, about the attitude of everybody. So I think the way we are doing things is working really well. Okay, so let's go. First, Aubrey, step forward.